Senior Helpers of Fort Wayne is keeping seniors in their homes longer with customized care for the senior in your life, from the simple to the complicated. May, by the way, Stroke Awareness Month, and Lucretia joins us to keep us informed about, well, I guess what to look for in a stroke and then what to do. I had no idea it was, what'd you say,
It said, according to Google,
right?
It's the leading cause of death and disability.
Wow.
One happens every 40 seconds.
That is amazing.
To someone.
Technically, what is a stroke?
Technically, it's when the oxygen and nutrients can't get to the brain effectively, so the arteries take that to the brain. And when it has a blockage, whether it's a full blockage or the artery bursts, it causes a stroke.
Now, there's some bad news because there's some risk factors that we just simply have no control over.
Yep.
What are some of those?
You can't control your age. You just
No.
are the age you are.
Pretty much, yeah.
It increases with age, so 65 and older, it's a higher risk, but you know, there are 1 in 4 happen below the age of 65. You can't control your gender. Males have more, but females have poorer outcomes, which
wow.
is unusual.
Yeah.
So there's more men that have them, but more women die.
And then you can't control your family history,
You can't
obviously.
control your family history, and what's the other? Your ethnicity. You can't control your ethnicity. So African Americans and Hispanics have a higher rate of fatality.
Yeah, I mean, it's so, I mean, I don't know, like half the stuff like that I can't figure out because it doesn't seem to correlate in any way.
It doesn't.
You know, what's going on with your blood system.
Right.
All right, but there are some good news factors you can control.
You can. Your blood pressure, you can control that. Even with, medication, that helps. It needs to be 140/90, less than that. That's like the bottom part of the risk factor. And then you can control your cholesterol by your diet, which they always want to throw in diet and exercise.
I know,
Those are there.
and weight is always
your
there, and
weight.
smoking,
Yep,
heard that.
AFib, cholesterol,
AFib,
diabetes.
by the way, for people who don't know, that's the irregular heartbeat type thing, and so that can lead to a stroke.
Correct.
All right. Now, again, that's a list that is obviously not fun, but it's a lot better than actually suffering a stroke.
Right.
And so, yes, I mean, these are important factors to control. The question is then, if it's happening every 40 seconds, what do I do if I suspect someone is having a stroke?
There's this lovely little acronym called FAST. And it means that you want to look at their face. If you ask them to smile, if one side of their face droops or they feel numb or tingly, that can be a sign. Then you want to look at their arms, have them put their arms straight out to the side, and if one starts to droop or sag, then that's a sign. Ask them to repeat a, small sentence. Don't give them a monologue, but a small sentence. And if it sounds like they're slurring their speech or they're having trouble, focusing on what you said, that can be a sign. But the most important part is the T, and that's the time. If you get them help quickly, the damage can be reversed usually, or at least minimized. So definitely, if you see any of those signs, call 911 and have them checked out.
That's obviously good tips and things that you can't really hear enough. Hopefully, we can keep learning that, because T's
Time.
All right, then senior helpers, being in the home with my seniors, you can help my senior control their weight, or at least help.
We can encourage them to make healthy choices.
Right. I mean, you can't do it for them, but you can at least.
But we can help them with getting the groceries and planning in their meals and making their meals, cleaning up their meals. So all of those things, we can help them with exercises. We can help them with getting to doctor's appointments. Sometimes they lose actual physical ability to shower themselves, so we can help with that. Any of those types of things. Yeah, from once a week to really around-the-clock care. You can find out more by visiting Senior Helpers or giving them a call. And again, the number is 260-633-2005. 260-633-2005.